Okay. First, see what you learned first was, how to say what is there around you, things around you. First, you said, who you were, you talked about yourself, you talked about people around you, what they do, what you are, all that. And then you talked about things around you. Now what you learned, or you will learn, because you haven't learned everything, is how many of those things are around you. That also, right? Once you know what is there around you, how many of those things, those subjects, let us call them subjects. How many of those subjects are there? So you count. How you count? You using numbers. Like how we count. After you count, then you say, so many of these. So in other languages, the languages we have learned so far, the languages we speak, what we do is we count. After which we say what we have counted, and there comes, we not only say the number, okay, we say the number. We also tell, if after saying the number, we say plural or plural, which Japanese find very strange. No, Japanese, they find it strange. And if you look at it logically, that should be correct, right? What they think is, you count, you're already saying the number, then why do you have to say plural, whether it is singular, one is singular, and more than one is plural. And you say 10, I see 10, say, suppose I see 3 watches on my table. Watches, 3 of them. I'm already saying 3. If I say 5 books, I'm saying 5. Why do I have to use books? So you see it from, their, point of view, how they view things. It's very logical. Why do we have to use that? Just think about it. So if you think, you understand plenty of things. So they don't have singular and plural and all. Singular is one, more than one is plural. And if you say one, you know. If you say two, you know it's more than one. Why this plural? So in their language, they don't have it. So now they see things. Now I used to always say in my class, I used to say, now look at, see a cat. Now see a cat. A cat just walks into your room. So you see a cat. You see cat. Okay, let us not even say a cat, because they don't have an and all that. There's one, right? So you see cat. Then another cat walks in. Again, don't see a lion. It doesn't turn into a tiger then. 2 cat will not become a tiger. So you see another cat. Then another comes in. So you see 3. What? Cat. Understood? Why do you have cats? You already see 3. And what is that? You see 3 of what? 3 of cat. Now you see 5 book. You see 5 of them. So what do you see? You see book. And how many? You see 5. 5 of what? Of book. Like that. So they see it like that. So they use counters, but anyway, they have to use something. This counters. And counters are classifiers. So the things around them, they classify. You have to classify. But they don't have genders, they don't have, number. The sense I'm talking of number, not number, numerals. I'm talking of number, singular plural. So singular and but we do have. And since we have got used to this in so many ways, like not only in English, we have it in our languages too. So we have got used to this. We can't see the Japanese way. Understood? This is how. So once we learn, we start thinking. You have to think a lot when you learn Japanese. Otherwise, it's not possible to learn Japanese. I'm telling, take it. You may pass the exam. Passing exam, you can pass. But to really understand Japanese, you need to think a lot. Understood? And it is very easy actually to think because we know what is there in our language, what is not there. What is there in their language, what is not. We know what we have. So it is easy to think. So, but you have to classify it somewhere. So they use counters which are also classifiers. Okay. How many of those? So that way. So they classify it that way. And for which they have counters. And how many counters? Even if you ask Japanese, they won't be able to tell. If you ask a Japanese, how many counters are there in your language? They won't be able to tell you. Every counter. They know there are many counters. But these are the generally everyday used counters. They use this always. So you have to know these. And those are the counters I gave you last class. I'll be again sharing those things, sharing that because I haven't still completed. So this is a very important piece of grammar for you, and especially this level. Very important, the grammar is. And it is very important why? Not for exams or not for anything else. Okay. It is very important because you have to use this. And you have to use it when you speak. That is very important. So these are counters. The counters are used not to count. After you count, to say what you have counted. And if you have to say that, you will have to use counters. Now, I'll go back, share the screen once again. I hope you have written all this. If you haven't, please do write it. Same screen. I have not. It's counters, I said, no? Counters. Wait. Let me write which lesson so that. Lesson 6. So counters and classifiers. So nin is a counter first I gave you. It's about people. Human beings. Nin. Persons. People. Persons. Dai is about machines, mechanical objects, machines. Hon is about cylindrical objects, thin, long cylindrical objects like this. This is cylindrical. So pencils, pens, I told you, wires, this wire. I hope you can see this one. cylindrical. So anything like this, you can classify under horn. Pipes. Okay. Trees, umbrellas, and bullet train. You've seen bullet trains, right? Okay. You see them in a formation. You see them in a yard, or you see them from the top. You see it like a cylinder. So sometimes you see them like cylinders. Okay. So there also the train formations also you use horn. Trees, horn. Umbrellas, horn. So from this, okay, I'll come to that later. My, anything, a thin sheet-like objects, thin sheets, like CDs, my towels or something, my, or this is my, okay. This cloth is my. Anything, any card, my. Postcards, my. Postal stationery, like my, like, your, those are all my, like sheets, postcards, all my. Then you have dresses, your clothes. How do you see them? So when you go to a shop to buy dresses, how do you see the dresses? Okay, they are on hangers and all that, but anyway, and Japanese, the way they, fold clothes, you have to learn from them because you can only fold in one way. Their dresses, when you fold, you can't fold it any way you like. It's only to be folded in a particular way. The kimono and all that folding, it's passed on. The mother teaches the child, the daughter, like this, goes on generation after. It should be only folded in a particular way. So those are all stacked like, sheets. So for dresses also, any clothes. How many trousers you have? How many jeans you have? How many shirts you have? How many skirts you have? How many, all these saris, whatever is, your, what you wear, that is clothes. Why? Then tickets. My. Why I say this is because I have a reason. My is for tickets. Remember this. For tickets, my. Any postal stationery, like, stamps, my. Okay. Then what? Yeah. Then co. Co is what? Co is any small object. These are called small objects. So this is a very general kind of counter. General among general. These are all general counters. Why I say general counters? Because there are specific counters too. And those specific counters you don't use and generally not used, but they are there. And if you find them used, you shouldn't say, okay, this is used. Yeah, it could be, but in very special circumstances. I mean, it doesn't, figure on everyday, use and all that. But co is a general counter. You can use anything co. Okay. Co is anything. Now, this one, a remote controller, right? Remote, a remote it is called. Remote. Now, this is co. This is co. Then what? Like, okay. Apples, oranges, anything, these are all co. Eggs, co. Onions, co. So co is used for a general thing. Even so, any general thing. So this is a mouse. This is co. You'll say this is die because this is mechanic. See, this is there only to you, to operate something. So you take this, you can say co. Okay, not that the computer is die, but this is co. Then what else? Your glasses. This is also co. Okay. So co is used for very general things. And then pieces of furniture, chairs, co. Table, cot, all this co. Then comes high. High is for glasses, cups full of drinks. Okay, if it has something else, no, that should be something you drink. High. It should be something you drink. So cups full, glasses full, like water, glass of water. High. Tea, high. Coffee, high. Juice, high. All this. Next comes hiki. Hiki is for small animals. I mean, the animals we generally live with. Animals, like you have cats, dogs, these animals. Okay, hiki. Any small animal. Then you'll ask me, what about big animals? Generally, you don't live with big animals, right? You generally don't. They are there. You may have them, but you don't live with them. Anyway, big animals, no, you have the word counter to. I have not given you that. Hiki, of course, definitely, yeah. And hiki is also used for insects, so it's important. Insects, hiki. Suppose you see 3 butterflies, hiki. Fireflies, ants, termites, moths, any insect. Okay. Hiki. And fish. Fish also hiki. Then you have va. Va is used for birds. A counter for birds, any bird. Va. Any bird. Va. Plus, there's an animal also you use it for. That is rabbit. Okay. Rabbit is va. But otherwise, it's only for birds, any bird. Then comes satsu. Satsu is used for printed and published material, anything. But, okay, you use it for magazines, you use it for books, use it for anything, satsu. You count books, satsu. Count magazines, satsu. Count newspaper, you can use satsu. But there are special counters for newspaper, for magazine, all that you have special counters. But that we don't see now. You can use satsu. Because these are general counters, I told you. Special counters you don't use. So satsu is for that. Satsu is also for currency notes. Satsu, currency notes. But you don't use it for tickets. You don't use it for postage, postal stationery, postage stationery you don't use. Postage stamps, They are also printed. They are also, published. All that. No, they are also printed, and so. But Satsu is not used for postage stamps, postage stationery. Then you don't use it for tickets. Okay, that you
Sensei,
use my. You use my only. Satsu can use it for currency notes and any books and all that. You use Satsu. Then you have Kai. I told you Kai. The first thing I said, okay, stairs, floors. Number of floors, not stairs, floors. First floor, second floor, third floor, the Ikai, Nikai, Sai, and Sankai. That's so Kai. Number of floors. Count them and say the sky. So many floors on in this building. So many floors on this building. So first floor of this building, second floor of this building, all that you say, third floor of the building. How many floors in this building? So how many floors? How many stories? How many storied building is this? How many floors in this building? So Kai. So the next Kai is, you know what? I have given it as 2. Number of times. So Ikai means once, Nikai means twice, Sankai is thrice, like that. Yonkai is 4 times. Okay, so that is number of times. Ken is a number of buildings. Ken is used for buildings. So how many Ken are there on this street? How many houses, How many Ken? How many buildings? Ken. So Ken is used for building. Counting, a counter for buildings. Then Sa is the counter for age. If I say non-Sai means how old are you? And you will say Niju Isai means 21 years old. Sai is age. Sai, age. Jissai means 10 years old. Sai, age. And you must have seen so many counters. Otherwise, I told you when I was the other day, when I was signing off, I said, Ka that you have seen, lesson number, and you have Ka. That's a counter actually for counter for what? Counter for lessons, counter for sections, counter for passages, counter for paragraphs, counters. Ka. Then you have so many other counters. You'll see them. Like, I'll tell you what. Okay. So that is one thing. So Ka, we'll see. So when I come across some counter, I'll tell you. Okay. Sai is for age. But these are all general counters. It's good if you know all these counters, and you have to know all these counters because then you can speak. So when you speak, you need to use all of all these counters.
I think Sensei Goto is also a counter.
Which one?
Goto.
What is that used for?
As counters like San Goto, Yon Goto.
But that you generally don't use it normally, no? I'll tell you what that is. Okay. That Kai is for number of times. There are so many counters. I told you, there are close to around 600 counters. Okay. But you don't have to know all those counters. See, there are counters for even messages and all that. The messages, how many messages you have got today? There's a counter for that also. Communication, right? Or the letters, the messages you get. There are counters for that also. I'll tell you. So when we come across that, we'll say, but this one, these are all these counters, you got to use them. We'll be using them. So far, okay. Any questions on this at least? So if you know anything, definitely if you're there, you must have heard. Please let me know, no? So others also can listen. Like, So far, okay, so much okay. I told you what these counters are and for what they used. Anything you got to ask me? I hope everything is clear. Right? But you have to tell me yes or no. Others, how will you know?
Yes, sir.
This is interactive, no? Even if one person says yes,
Yes, sir.
and
Yes,
somebody
sir.
else disputes, that's a different thing. But if one person says yes, then I can go to the next thing. Is it okay? This is okay so far?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Please let me know, okay? Because one thing it is interactive, another thing I should know that I am also in a class. I should get the feeling that I am in the class. Okay. Then it becomes nice, right? Interesting. Now, let us now start. You have already learned so many things. Now we will take it up from there. You learn subject. Okay. And subject will get the particle ga. And you say subject ga arimas imas. This much you know. Say subject ga arimas imas. That is, now let us say honga. Honga, what will you use? Arimas or imas?
Arimas.
Arimas. Now suppose I say gaksega
Imas.
Imas.
imas. Gaksega imas, honga arimas. Let us take these two. Honga arimas, gaksega imas. So far, this much you know, knew. I mean, even before this lesson, you knew all this. Now, we bring in the counter. Okay. Now we say subject ga. Then you say number. After which you say the counter. And then you say arimas imas. Okay. Okay. Now I'll tell you something. I am not going, I'm not going to tell you. You will tell me. Subject. Now I told you home. Honga. I told you, suppose you say 5 number. Okay. That is a number. You counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 books. 5 books on the table. Okay. You counted. Now you say subject. What is the subject? Home. Honga. 5. 5 is what?
Go.
Okay, now tell me the counter for that. Gosatsu. Then what? That's all. So you say honga, gosatsu, arimasu. Okay. So this much you got. Okay. Gakse is a subject. Now, gakse ga, suppose let us say 20, now 22 are there, 23 are there.
Can you repeat, Sensei?
Now we are talking about subjects, okay? Now, what are the subjects? Gakse, students. We have already seen home. Now we are bringing in, we are talking about students. Who are we talking about? Students. Okay. Students. So Gakse ga, yeah. 23 are there. 23 are there here today in the class.
Juni-san.
No,
Niju-san. Imas.
Very good. Very good. See, this is what I want. Gaksega niju sanin imas. Okay. Okay. So what did you say now? What did you say? You said, look here, books. Books. How many of them? How many of
Five
them?
books.
5 of
Five.
them are there. Books, 5 of them are there. Students, how many? 23 of them are there. Correct. You use the counter for 23 of them. We said no of them. Subject that is Gakse, students, 23 are there. But how we have to use the counter to classify them? Students are who? Who are students? They are human beings, right?
Yeah.
Correct? So what is the counter for human beings? You've got to use nin.
Nin.
So what? Let us see it this way. Students, see how I translate this. Huh? Students, there are what? 23 nin. Okay. Students, there are 23 nin. Whereas there are, that is imas. That's all.
Imas.
Okay. Now we will go further. They have to be in, somewhere, no? Students have to be somewhere. The books also have to be somewhere. So we have to say the location. So location, where? Table. On the table. Then what will you say?
Go.
No, table, what do you say in Japanese?
Yes.
Square. Square.
Square.
Great.
Square.
Square.
Now you tell me on the table, that's the location. Don't hesitate. You should be wrong also. Don't, you can be wrong. Okay. That is your,
Square ni
Square ni.
Gakse.
square ni.
Square ni
Gakse.
No,
Gakse.
square ni
What's
table,
the subject?
not kakse, no?
What's the subject sentence in books?
Books, hon, no?
Ah, okay. Hon.
Ah,
Ga. Go.
Ga.
Satsu.
ah.
Satsu. Arimasu.
Gosatsu.
Satsu. Arimasu.
Okay. Now, square no ue ni, because it's always on the table top only, no?
Yeah.
You can't say in the table, no? So it's on the table, right? So square no ue ni honga. So now look at the sentence. Location ni subject ga number counter arimasu or imasu. So square no ue ni honga gosatsu arimasu. Okay, now let us take the gakse.
Sensei, can you please repeat? Square no
Ue. Square no ue means tabletop.
to yes. Ah.
You have to always say no table on the table. See, in English we said on the table. You know. So here you have to say no way, no. That's it. Square no way ni honga gosatsu
Gosatsu. Arimasu.
or kaban ni. Kaban is bag. So in the bag, okay, kaban ni, or you can say kaban no nakani. Also you can say kaban ni honga gosatsu arimasu. So location will take ni. Okay. Now classroom. You know, classroom is kyoshitsu. You know that, no? Kyoshitsu is classroom. Now you tell me in the classroom, how many are there? How many students? 5. There are 23 students. How will you say that?
Gaks.
Kyoshitsu ni.
Kyushitsu ni gakse ga ni tusan nin imasu.
That's all. See, can't you speak this language? This is how you speak. What else you need to speak? If you know how to use the counter, no, how to use the subparticles properly, and you know the counter, use that and tell. So, then of course there are words you should know. You should have a word. That you're learning now. Every lesson you're learning some words. So you know kyoshitsu, you know kaban, you know square, you know hon, you know gakse, you know. That's all. With what you know, you should start using what you know. So, Kyoshitsu ni gakusei ga 23 nin imasu. Okay. I'm very happy that you've got this arimas, imas. You've got used to it. That's nice. Okay.
So, Sensei,
Now tell me.
Kyoshitsu ni specifies in the classroom, right?
In the classroom.
Okay. So I don't know if I'm sounding confused, but Kyoshitsu ni
Ah.
gakusei ga
Hmm.
23 nin
Ah.
imasu.
Imas. Correct. That's all.
Thank you.
Correct, no? So the location should get ni, the subject should get ga. That's all.
Sensei, so whenever we use the kanji for in above, below, without using that, if we use that push location and ni, it is in general, how does it go? Or
See,
Or
if
do-
you know the kanji, you can use the kanji. If you do,
Okay.
till you're familiar with the kanji, you can use the kana.
Okay, Sensei.
Later you'll see everything, you'll see Ue, Shita and all will be in kanji. That's it.
Okay, Sensei.
So thing is, slowly you get to use kanjis. But you won't use kanjis for all these particles, no? You don't use kanjis. Particles and all, you don't use kanjis. And similarly, the arimas, imas, there are kanjis for the, but you can write this, but you don't use kanjis for a great many things, you don't use kanjis. Especially a great many things in grammar, you don't use kanjis. But for the nouns, for adverbs, or for verbs, all that you use kanjis in a sentence. So now, see, we have seen, what did we see first? First, I told you, no, we were talking about us. I mean, each of us. I am this, he is that, she is this, whoever it is. We were talking about people around us, what they do, all that. No, you introduce yourself. Because first, everything is because you're there. That's it. So you first you, after which things around you. Okay. And then you, how many of those things? See now, how many, where they are. You also learn where. Here, there, over there. Okay. You learned all that. Then you learned location, no? For location, what particle you use. So Kyoshit, now you know, Kyoshitsu ni use it, Kaban ni, Square no Ue ni, Square no Shita ni, all this you can say. Square no Soba ni. So location, you know the particles. Okay, all this you knew. Then we also get to describe things. Okay. After we talk about things around us, we have to describe things, no? See now suppose we say students, we say young students, old students, smart students, tall students, short student. So we got all this. We have to describe things around us. Okay. Easy book, difficult book. You have to explain, describe things. So that is when adverbs come. Sorry, adjectives come in. And when you have to describe the way things are done. See, the way things are done. So he ran very fast. How did he run? He ran fast. And he did his the work quickly. How did he do it? Quickly. This kind of. So verbs, that comes after the when we know verbs. But we are talking about things, we'll have to tell what they are. How are they? Costly. The pen is expensive. Pen is cheap. The books are expensive. All these, we describe things. So that is why we should know adjectives. So we are learning adjectives now. We have already seen some adjectives. Remember, you saw that what kind of bag is it? It's a round bag. It's a black bag. It's a round bag. All that you learned, no? And you learned the colors: red, yellow, blue, green, white. All that you learned, right? So we now go to adjectives. You're learning adjectives also in this. Slowly you're getting introduced to all this, all these. Already you've seen a bit of it. You saw colors. Now adjectives. Here, adjectives are classified as two in Japanese. So they say, in Japanese, you have two kinds of adjectives. They're classified as two. Why are they classified as two? Because, simple reason, the rules for E and rules for Na are different. When you use them, you'll have to use there are some rules that you got to follow. The rules for E are different, rules for Na are different. So when you conjugate these adjectives, E adjectives are different, Na adjectives are different. Okay. Now, what are E adjectives? How will you identify an E adjective? I'll give you a very easy way to identify. You hear an adjective, somebody describes something, you hear adjectives, you should know whether they are E or Na. Only then you can apply the rules correctly. So how will you know which is an E adjective and which is some other the other adjective? Now listen to them. No, you always listen. No, when people speak, you listen, right? If these adjectives end in I, E, UI, OE sounds. Okay? I, E, UI, OE. If they end in such sounds, all these adjectives are E adjectives. Please write this down. E adjectives end in I, E, UI, OE. These sounds, okay, not these kanas. Please remember, not these kanas. Sounds. So I'll give you some words. Now you start learning adjectives, These also become now a part of your vocabulary. You've already seen this. Akai. What is akai?
Red.
Red. Very good. Akai is red. Okay. Yeah. What is muzukashi? You don't know. Muzukashi means difficult. Muzukashi.
Difficult.
Difficult. You know one thing, this is the easiest word in Japanese. You know why? You've seen it only once. And you don't see it again. Tomorrow, if I ask you what is difficult, what is muzukashi, you'll say difficult. And if I ask you, ask you anytime, what is difficult, you'll say muzukashi. But if I tell you what is easy, you'll never remember that. Most of the students, I have seen so many students. Okay. And this has been the experience. So what is muzukashi?
Difficult.
But this is muzukashi. Okay. They say musukashi. It is muzukashi. Difficult. Okay. Atsui means
Hot.
Hot.
There's another meaning also, thick also. Thick. Okay. Now see this. This book is thick. Okay. Thick. Atsui it is. Okay. This book is thin. So this is thin. Usui. That is Atsui. thick. So that is also there, but kanjis are different. Now you'll ask me, no? Kanjis are different. I think I've written this also. I told you about adjective kanjis. When I was talking about kanjis, I think I've written this. So Atsi is hot, but Atsi is hot. Like how it is now, no? It's hot outside, Atsu. Then, next is Omoshiroi.
Funny.
Interesting. Omoshiroi is interesting. I hope the classes are Omoshiroi. So far at least.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Then there may be people who say, Tsumaranai. What is the meaning of Tsumaranai?
Not
Moderate.
interesting.
Boring. You said moderate because in Tamil you have Sumaru, no? Sumara. That means it's moderate or something. Sumaranai it is. Sumaranai is boring.
Oh.
Okay. But I hope it's not Sumaranai, the lessons,
Nice.
classes.
Nice. Nice, sir.
Huh?
Nice.
Nice, okay.
Emotional
Okay. So,
Emotional-
okay, now I come to what I said earlier. I, E, Ui, Oi. Okay. Now, how does this sound, end? What are the sounds which end this? Akai. Akai is I. Kai. No? I sound. Don't say it's Kai. It is I sound. Kai is what? In what order it comes? What row it comes? A row, no? A line, no?
First.
Ka is a sound, no? A, ka, sa. All these are A sounds. Okay. Kai is what? I. Okay, what is Muzukashi? How does it end?
E.
E.
Chi. E. Okay.
Hmm.
Atsu is what? Ui.
Ui.
Hmm.
We.
What is
Atsu.
Omoshiroi?
Ui.
Ui. Okay, what is Tsumaranai?
I.
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 So these are all E adjectives. And I'll tell you another interesting thing. Okay, interesting fact. All these E adjectives are, Japanese words. That is, these were there even before they knew that this could be written. Even before all these words could be written, this was there in their language. Okay. All these words are real Japanese words. Okay. And you know what these words are called? What was Japan called earlier before it became Nihon? Why it became Nihon? It is a kanji word. Nihon. So before kanjis all came into Japan, what was Japan? What is Japan really called?
Nippon.
No.
Yamato.
What?
Yamato.
Yamato.
Yamato. That is okay. That is also a Japanese word. Original. So these are all Yamato words.
Is it because of the mountains?
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Okay.
Yamato is Japanese words. See. Let me. I'll check. See, I can't be telling you. No, surely it is not that. I'll check and tell you. Okay. I'll check and tell you this. Now, since you asked me, this is a good question. I also will ask because I never thought Yamato is. I'll tell you what this Yamato is. I'll tell you this on Wednesday. Let me check. I'll go read up and check.
Okay.
Nowhere it is given because it's Yamato is the word thing they use for like for real Japanese Yamato. So these are all from that time, when they spoke this language, but they didn't write this. Okay, akai, muzukashi, atsui, omoshiroi, tsumaranai, all that. Now, what are na adjectives? All those which end in a. See, I said I, ui, oi, but I have not said a here, no? So if it ends in a, now all those a sounds are also Japanese words only. The sense Yamato words, but they are not. They are seen as na adjectives. They are treated as na adjectives. Okay. All the other, adjective, any other adjective, okay, is a na adjective. Those which end in a and any other adjective, na adjective. Okay. Now I will give you some na adjectives. Kirei. You must have heard this word a lot. I mean, those of you who are in Japan or interested in Japanese, who have heard Japanese in some form or other, like, in animes or anything, you would have heard this word a lot. Kirei. You know what is kirei? I know you will know it. Kirei.
Clean.
Huh?
Clean.
Clean.
Beautiful. Kirei.
Kirei.
Japan is full of that, no? It's beautiful, right? So beautiful. The whole country is so beautiful. Kirei. Kirei is beautiful. How does it end?
A.
A.
So it's an adjective. Next. Benri. Benri.
Convenient.
Na adjective. Convenient, yeah. Benri is convenient. Na adjective. Okay. Why it doesn't, see, it doesn't end in any I, it doesn't even end in A. It doesn't even end in A. It is Benri. So it is an adjective. Now Shizuka. Shizuka. Again, it doesn't end in A or it doesn't end in any I, ui, ui. So it is,
Shizuka na.
yeah. Shizuka is na adjective. Okay. And why are these called na adjectives? Because they take na before nouns. Okay. They take na before nouns. If you are using it before a noun, no, you'll have to use na. Now, suppose I say Benri. Benri means convenient. Okay. Now, suppose I say this dictionary is convenient to use. How will you say?
Ore.
This convenient dictionary means how will you say? Benri. What is dictionary?
Jitsu, jitsu,
Jisho.
jisho.
So Benri, you can't say Benri Jisho. You have to say Benri na Jisho. Okay. Benri na Jisho. Okay. Room is silent. Shizuka is silent. Silent, quiet room. How will you say?
Heyawa.
Here was Shizuka. Nah,
Okay.
this.
That is one way of saying it. But I'm saying convenient room. Oh no, what is that? Quiet
Silent room.
room. Silent room. How will you say?
Shizuka,
Shizuka
na.
na Heya. Shizuka na Heya.
See, I'm very happy that you're getting it. Shizuka na heya. Okay. Shizuka na heya means what? Convenient room. But you said something earlier. Heya wa shizuka desu. You said no? Heya wa shizuka. That's what you said. Heya wa shizuka desu. Jisho wa benri desu. Kono jisho. Kono jisho wa benri desu means what? This dictionary is convenient. Kono jisho wa benri desu. Okay. Now, what you get from this, if they come before nouns, no, before a noun, it takes na. After a noun, it drops na. That is a rule. After a noun, it drops na. In all these na adjectives, they will drop na after a noun. But if they come before a noun, you will have to use na. Now, okay. I have given you two sentences. You can take this down. Kore wa shizuka na heya desu. Why I have used na? Because what comes after Shizuka is heya. Heya is a noun. Kore wa shizuka na heya desu. See, adjectives in any language, no? Any language, even if it's English or Tamil or Hindi or any language, Malayalam or Telugu, any language, adjectives can come in two ways, before a noun and after a noun. So you can have predicative adjectives also. That is, after a noun it can come as predicates. Can come before a noun also. So if it comes before a noun, you'll use na, but in Japanese, no. But after a noun, you drop it. So kore wa shizuka na heya desu. But kore kono heya. Now see, kono heya, this room. What? Shizuka desu. I don't use na. Why? This is a verb. So you don't use na. That's kore wa shizuka na heya desu. Kono heya wa shizuka desu. Okay. So na adjectives, the important thing is they take na before nouns but drop it after nouns. Okay. I hope you have taken this down. You have taken this down, you have written this down?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay. No, you take your time. After you finish, you just let me. I hope, have you taken all this down also? Akai, Muzukashi.
Yes,
E
sir.
adjective
Yes,
ends
yes,
in
sir.
I, E, Ui, Oi. Okay. And Akai, Muzukashi, Atsui, Omoshiroi, Sumaranai. And those which end in na adjectives, those which end in AE sounds or any other adjective, let it be any other adjective. They'll all be na adjectives if they are not I, E, Ui, Oi. Enders. A, I, E, Ui, Oi enders are all E adjectives, any other adjective, na adjective, including A. Okay. Kirei, Benri, Shizuka. So now here, what is important is they take na before nouns but drop it after nouns. And that's why, because they take na before nouns, they call na adjectives. That's all. Why they are called E adjectives, the other one, they all end in E, no? Sounds. They all end akai, omoshiroi, all end in E, right? So that's why they're called E adjectives. That's all. As simple as that. So I said, no, kore wa shizuka na. Hear this. Kono heya wa shizuka desu. Now, adjectives can be turned into adverbs. Okay. How to use the adverb, we'll see. That's not as very simple it is. Adjectives can be turned into adverbs, like in any language. Say, take English. You have adjective, like, beautiful becomes, you add ly, you add ly to adjectives, they become adverbs, right? Honest, honestly. Honest, honestly. Fruitful, fruitfully. Silent, silently. Convenient, conveniently. So simply add ly, right? ly. Like that, you do things in Japanese too. How? Please write this down. E adjectives, all E adjectives, any E adjective, drop E and add ku, that's all. drop E, add ku. Immediately, that adjective is turned into an adverb. Drop E, add ku. Drop E, add ku. Finally, how does all the E adjectives, they end in E only, right? You drop all those E and add ku. Okay, now see. Tell me, Akai, how will you make it an adverb?
Akaku.
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 Musukashi.
Musukashi.
Mushukashiku.
Musukashiku. Atsui.
Atsuku.
Atsuku. Omoshiroi.
Omoshiroi. Ku.
Shiroku.
Oshiroku. Tsumaranai.
Narai. Ku.
Naku. Akaku. Muzukashiku. Atsuku. Omoshiroku. Tsumaranaku. Okay. So that is how it is. So now, next, after which you will take a break. E adjective, drop E and add ku. See, that's what I have given. Akai, akaku. Muzukashi, muzukashiku. Atsui, atsuku. Omoshiroi, omoshiroku. Tsumaranai, tsumaranaku. Okay. And na adjective, you know what you do? Drop na, add ni. That's all. That is, you don't use na. You add ni. So, Benri, how will you make it an adjective? Adverb.
Benri.
Benri na, drop na, and what will you add?
Benrini.
Vendrinani.
Benrini. Okay, Shizuka.
Shizukani.
Shizukani. Kirei.
Hireini.
Hireini.
That's all. Okay, please write this if you have to. Akai, akaku. Muzukashi, muzukashiku. Atsui, atsuku. Omoshiroi, omoshiroku. Tsumaranai, tsumaranaku. Okay. Na adjective, drop na, add ni. Kireina, kireini. Benrina, benrini. Shizukana, shizukani. That was adjectives. Now you know what are E adjectives and what are not adjectives. And you have learned some new adjectives also. They are a part of your vocabulary. Now, and then you know how you turn these adjectives into adverbs. And that is the grammar in this lesson. Okay, so what you learned in this lesson as grammar is counters, how you use the counters in, when you speak. And you also learned, about adjectives. There are two kinds of adjectives, E and na. That is, they are classified as two. Why? Because the rules are different. The rules of their use are different. And E adjectives, na adjectives. And what are E adjectives? They end in E. They end in E. That's why they're called E adjectives. There's I, E, ui, ui. And any other adjective and AE adjectives are all na adjectives. And I told you how you turn them into adverbs. For E adjectives, drop E and add ku. For na adjectives, drop na and add ni. So the grammar is over for this lesson. You can take a break now. We'll come back at 7:40, 7:35. Yes, I think all of you are back. I hope. So this is lesson 6. So this is, see, you were asking me, right? But anyway, that Yamato thing I'll tell you. But this one, see, the ancient name for Japan was this. Those days, before kanjis and all came, it was a long, it was big. Everything was a big sentence. So many. So it is this name, Japan was this, okay. Toyo, no, sorry. Toyo Ashihara no Chi ho Aki no Nagai ho Aki no Mizuho no Kuni. This was Japan. Such a long, it became Nihon. Just because kanjis came. See how long though. It was almost describing Japan, how. So like that. So it was a very big word. Not a word, actually a sentence. The ancient name for the Japanese nation was Toyo Ashihara no Chiho Aki no Nagai ho Aki no Mizuo no Kuni. Kanjis came in. What did it become?
Nihon.
Nihon.
I don't know how correct is this, but I just googled Yamato.
Ah,
So it says that Yamato was originally the area around today's Sakura city in Nara Prefecture of Japan,
yeah.
which became Yamato province and by extension a name of the whole of Japan. So Yamato is also the dynastic name of the ruling imperial house of Japan. So maybe that is one of the reasons. And
There's another thing you can go read up on that also. There are only 2 countries where they say spirit. No, they say Japanese spirit, German spirit.
yeah.
So Japanese spirit, German spirit. About no other country they'll say this is the English
Yes.
spirit and all is not there. Japanese spirit, and so in Japanese spirit is Yamato Damashi. You can go read up on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yamato Damashi. It means Japanese spirit. Of course, now nobody, that's all changed. Just long, long ago, it was like that. Okay. So,
I
what
thought
are these
because
people
it
the
is
war?
a country full of mountains, they might have just called it Yamato from Yama.
So, that is okay. These are there, these are facts. You'll have to. Okay. Now, this lesson 6 has how many kanjis? 6, 11 kanjis. So on page 45, so the first kanji, you can take the meanings down there. The first kanji, it means study, to study. Second kanji, take the meaning down as school. school. The third kanji has got, see, this has got, the third kanji has got many meanings. Okay. So I'll give you one meaning. It's one or two meanings, so you can get the idea of what it is. One, to be born. Take that. To be born. And take the other meaning. Life. Not to live, life. And when you're born, you know, it's about life, right? You come, you're born, it means you start living, right? You get life. So anyway, so take life and to be born. I'm first giving you the meanings because that's how I go. No, see kanjis. Meanings. And that's how kanjis have to be seen also. Yeah, they are only for meanings. So take that. Next kanji. The fourth kanji is big. Big. And the fifth kanji is small. Sixth kanji, take that as platform. Platform means not railway platform and all that. Platform on which you work. You know? See, shop floor, you have a platform. Work platform. Kitchen, you have a platform, right? That's the only place which has a platform. You know, a room in your house which has a platform is the kitchen, right? So that platform on which you work. And the next kanji, the seventh kanji, seventh kanji is what? 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 The eighth kanji, person. Person. The ninth kanji, ahead. Please take it as ahead. A-H-E-A-D, ahead. So ahead. The 10th kanji, take it as near. Near. Or nearby. Take it as nearby, better. Nearby. The 11th kanji, take it as, right? Area. Area means this area, that area. We say, no? Area around you, all area around you. Area around you, area.
The locality?
Instead of locality, take it as area.
Okay.
I am very specific about that. This meaning. Area around you. So if you say locality, it is a totally different thing. So area. Next. I'll give you the sounds you have to. So tick all the sounds which I say, okay, tick. Those sounds you should know. Okay, then there are other sounds and I tell you, okay, it's good if you know, but right now you need to know this. Now, if I tell you to tick some sounds, why I say that is because you will use them. You will see them immediately, you will use them. But there are other sounds which you may not use now. So if you don't use now, you won't remember. So what is the point in knowing things which you won't use right now? I believe if as you learn, you encounter these, that's good. Okay. Later you'll see, okay, this is there. You'll see it later also. Anyway, I told you, you got to have this book with you always. So you may see some of the sounds, and you have got your workbook there, you got all these sounds. So right now, what sounds you use? I'll say tick that. Okay. And some sounds, you may not use it right now, but you may use it immediately, like in the next level. Then I'll say tick that. It's good to know, I'll say. The others, learn it as you go. You might meet all these sounds later. Okay. Just 1 second, I'll just close. Sorry. Now, the first kanji. Tick gak, you should know. Gak. You should know manabu also. Manabu. You should know. And gak is, I told you, it came with the kanji. Manabu was there in the language. Kanji was given to it. This kanji was given to the word which they already had. They wrote that word using this kanji. Okay. Manabu. The second kanji, school. Ko. Ko. That's the only sound. Ko. It came with the kanji. Now the third kanji, interesting kanji, it's a good kanji. 1. Please first take umareru. Umareru means to be born. To be born. Take next ikiru. You should know. Ikiru, to live. Ikiru is to live. It's a very important film called Ikiru. There's a great film director, a great director called Kurosawa, right? Akira. Kurosawa Akira. So, one of his very important films is Ikiru, to live. Ikiru, to live. Okay. Tick, say. Tick, show. See, now I'm telling tick everything. Show. It's a very important kanji. And then there is a sound. You don't have to take that, but anyway, I'll tell you what it means. Nama. Nama means raw. Raw. Like uncooked and all, no? Fish. Nama sakana means, it'll be live. And they cut it. As fresh as fresh as a live. Nama sakana. Nama sakana means fish. Nama sakana is raw fish. Okay. So nama is raw. But you don't have to take it right now. Vayu umareru. Ikiru. I see, you can see life in all this, right? And say, show. Okay. Next. Die, you should know. Tick. Oki, you should know that too. Oki is big. Oki. Now look, it's not O-U. It's a long sound. It is O-O. It's a special way of writing. O-O. So Oki. It's not O-U. It is O-O. Some words. O-Ki. It's an E adjective. It ends in E. O-Ki. E adjective. You can write that adjective. O-Ki. Right adjective. Big, meaning is big. No? Meaning is big. So thy and oki you should take. Next, small. Tick. Chi sai. E adjective again. Chi sai I. Chi sai. Chi e sai. Chi sai. Chi sai is small. And show. Show. Tick that. And tick ko also. So show, chi sai, ko. Next, thy. Tick thy. Thy. First one. Thy. Tick it. Okay. Thy. Thy. Thy, it's okay. You can tick it. You know this, they have this typhoon, right? Typhoon in Japan. It's called Taifu. This Thai it is. I should always tell my students, no? Taifu. Fu is a wind. Tai is platform. A wind which can carry away your kitchen platform. That is a taifu. I used to say. So tai. So thy tick. Tai is also there. Then you have what? Nan, nani. You know that, right? Nan, nani. Tick. Then comes your next kanji. You know some of these sounds. Hito, you know. Tick, hito. Then you know jin and nin, you know. Nin for counter, you know. No? Nin. And jin, you know. Indo-jin, Nihon-jin, America-jin, you know. Jin person. So you have to know jin, nin, hito. Jin, nin, hito.
Hito.
Then the next kanji, sen, saki. Both you should know. Sen, saki. Sen means, you know what, what ahead, sometime. Saki is just sometime back, no? Sometime. Saki. Abhi, something we say, no, in Hindi.
Yes, no.
Ippo, like we say, no, that is it. In Tamil, we say. Saki. Abhi hua, no? Something. So that is only Saki. Ahead. Saki. Then you have, next is Chikai, near. Chikai, E adjective, Chikai. E adjective, Chikai. So you can write adjective. So you will remember. No? And kin is also important. Kin, Chikai. Okay, that kanji, kin, Chikai. That's how you go to. Next kanji, the last kanji area, hen. So kono hen, we say kono hen, this area. Ano hen, that area. Okay, so atari is a noun. Atari means the surroundings, you know, the area around you, like that. Atari. Atari around, you know, area. See, now I'm here. This is all Atari. There are so many meanings for Atari. Okay. Atari, there's another thing also. Now, suppose you're near me or something. If I move, I will knock you, right? Knocking also is Atari. Right? So anyway, take these meanings. I've given you the meanings, I've given you the sounds. And today after the class, I'll post the video. See from this time to this time, I say. Please do see it. Okay.
Sensei, da is for the both big and platform.
Die, see, nice question. Die, no? Dai is big. Dai is for also platform. Okay. Kanjis are what makes the difference. And another thing, sounds are very limited even in in Chinese also, the sounds are very limited. Very limited. Very less. In English, not like that. Sounds are many, but the alphabets are only 26. No? But you have so many sounds. So many sounds. In Chinese, the sounds are very limited. So if you see, there are so many kanjis, like, like car. Suppose you take car. There are about 60 kanjis with the same sound, around 60 kanjis. Sounds are the same, but the kanjis are different. The kanjis help you understand what it means. So that is the whole problem with Chinese. So that's why you have dai for big, dai for the platform. How many dice you want? There are so many dice. Okay. There are so many dice. And so don't be surprised if you see the same sound in different kanjis. Okay. So those are the kanjis. I'll send you the video. Please do see. I hope you're seeing these videos. So that I don't want to leave you with any kind of, like, okay, you've done something, okay, I've written the kanji, I've told you what it is. Okay. So at least you go back, after the lesson you feel okay, seen everything. Otherwise, it looks like, done something half. So please do see the video.
Sensei,
Yeah, tell me.
now in these things, the kanji takes the first lead, isn't it? The sound is the same.
Ah.
You cannot write a kanji based on the sound.
No.
It's like that, no? The kanji has to take the lead.
Yes. What you said is so correct. Sounds actually, why you write the kanji? Because meaning, no? Person, you use the kanji for person. See, I will give you some, just think. How are kanjis used? Okay. Nice that you asked me so that I can talk about this. Take, your page 45, you just see the kanjis. Now I'll tell you. The first kanji is gaku. Then the third kanji is umarere. It's got the sound sei also. So this kanji and this kanji, the first kanji and the third kanji together is gakse. You're all gakse. Gakse. Gak is to study. And I used to think of it like this. You're living to study. Your life is studies. So you're all gakse. Okay. Now, sen, the kanji, 1, 2, 3, so 6, 7, 8, ninth kanji. That is sen. Sen, I told you, is a head. And the kanji above that, sensei. Sensei. Now, I used to see it like this. A sensei, who's a sensei? See, the thing is, I was born ahead of you. Okay? I think so. All of you. I was born ahead of you. Which is why I am teaching you, right? Because I have seen some things, I am teaching you this. So I am your teacher. Who's your teacher? Who can be a teacher? Who should have seen life, like lived more than you, so that he has seen so many things. And then he can tell you, okay, look, I've seen this. This is how it is. So I'm teaching you. Okay. So teacher, sensei. So sen kanji plus sei kanji. Okay. Now gak. Then ko. Gakko is school. First kanji and the second kanji is gakko, school. Okay. And Dai. Dai is big. Dai gaku. Fourth kanji and the first kanji. It means college, no? Big studies. Big studies is college. I remember when I used to hear people say Periya Padipu means what? College, no? After school, you go to college, university. Dai Gak. Okay, if you're a Dai Gak, say means who are you?
University student.
Big student.
University student.
You're college student, no?
Student.
Dai Gak.
Like a big life to study.
Yeah. Dai Gak say. Okay, now if I say Shogaku is elementary school. That is the
Small.
fifth kanji and the gak. No? Like that. See, so many see, this is how kanjis are there only for meanings. Understood? So Sundaram San, what you said was so correct. First comes the kanji, then comes all the sounds and all that. Sounds happen to be there, that's all. So now suppose, okay, leave it. Now if you are not reading it aloud, you're reading the sentence, silently. Where's the sound? You get the meaning, right? See, even any language you read it silently, you don't get the sound, right? You're seeing the meaning only. Similarly here, the words also, the kanjis give you the meaning. Okay.
And the sensei, like if you look at the Nani, what it's like a bigger square within the smaller square, it's like in the big picture where to see. So what do I have to see? So like that, it also the way we see it, it also is like a drawing of the real life.
A picture, no? You see like a picture only. It's got a meaning, right? First thing is about meaning. Yeah. So, but don't be bothered about the sounds because each of the, there are, see, you have dai, ko. How many ko's you have got, So many ko's. Kin, how many kin? So you can't, so sounds are actually, that shouldn't bother you. What should bother you is the meaning. What you should be, looking for is the meaning. Sounds are there, that's all. Because they have to be read. That's it. So we'll come to lesson 6. Okay, I don't have much. I'll have to start this at least because I'll do the Renshu and exercise for lesson 5. And Renshu, I think. Okay, Renshu and exercise, I'll do it on Wednesday, definitely. I'll start with that and then go on to lesson 6, if whatever is there to complete. So, lesson 6, because I don't want to, I've done the grammar, I've done all this. So, I want to do the lesson. Okay. So, those of you, suppose you have done the Renshu and exercise, great. If you have not done it, please do it so that we can check it on Wednesday. Okay. So, lesson 6. 6 and that's a counter, no? For lesson. Okay. Next, Rokka it is now. Now, bus no Teiryujo. Bus is bus. Teiryujo means, bus stop. Bus terminus, bus stop. Now it's like this. Teiryujo. 3 kanji word. Teiryujo. So 3 kanji word. And the meaning of that is, what? It's a fixed, it's a determined stop. That is, it's like this. Today it will stop there, tomorrow it will stop there, next month, next year. Every time the bus will stop there only. Okay. So, Teiryujo. It's not like in Chennai and all that, no? Or even here, wherever. Today the
And
bus will
page,
stop here.
sorry,
Tomorrow. Huh?
what page number are you discussing?
42.
42.
42.
Okay.
Lesson. So here bus will stop here today. Tomorrow it will stop somewhere else. There. People, you can see people running. Take the bus. So that's not a Teiryujo. In Japan it is Teiryujo. Okay. So anyway, bus no Teiryujo means bus stop, bus terminus, all that. Okay. Now you see you see the box, the grammar. Bus ga. So bus is a subject. Ni dai arimasu. So dai is for machines, mechanical objects, all that. So bus is ni dai arimasu. There are two buses. There are two buses. Buses are the subject. Bus ga ni dai arimasu. Bus, two of them are there. Nihonjin. Nihonjin means a Japanese national. No sensei. So Japanese nationals who are teachers. So Japanese teachers. Ga sannin nimasu. There are three. Japanese teachers, there are three. Next, go kazoku. Kazoku means family. Kazoku means family. Go kazoku means your family. See why that go is used? Respect. Respect for the listener. Respect for the listener. Go kazoku, your family. Wa doko ni imasu ka? Doko means which place, where. Imasu ka? Where are you? Or where's your family? Your family, where are they? Your family. Where are they? Go kazoku wa doko ni imasu ka? So go kazoku. Kazoku means family. Go kazoku, your family. Next. Kono chikaku. Sorry, kono hen. Kono hen. This area. Wa Gindi. Gindi is Gindi. To you tokoro desu. Okay. Tokoro means place. Tokoro is place. Tokoro desu. It's a place. It is a place. Now Gindi to means like that. You means to say. You means to say. To say. To call, we say no. Okay. This is a place, we say in English, right? This area is a place called Gindi. This area is a place called Gindi. It's like this. There's a place, okay, in Chennai, Gindi. You don't know, you're going there. The first time you're in Chennai. You ask someone, this place, what is this place? He says Gindi. You ask another person, that person may say it is Saidapet. Another person, he may say it is Nungambakam. Another place, he may say something, St. Thomas Mount. So the thing, then you don't know what place is that. But everyone says this place is Gindi, so it is Gindi. No, it is a place called Gindi. This is the place everyone says is Gindi. They say it is like that. It is Gindi. Gindi to you tokoro desu. It's a place called Gindi.
Can say, like here, why are we using the syllabic stop?
Well, there's no syllabic stop here.
No, in the katakana, you mentioned like if we use the dash, it is called syllabic stop.
Long sound, long sound.
Okay. Long sound, okay.
Long sound. Gindi. And so, see, they and he, for, foreign words, like, place names and names of people and all. We say Gindi, they say Gindi. How do you say di? So, they and e, small e, is di. And a long sound, that long sound, you add a dash. So, kono hen wa Gindi to you tokoro desu. It means this area, it is a place people say is Gindi. People say this place is Gindi, so it's Gindi. That's how we come to know, right? If each of us says it's a different name, what name will that be? So that's it. This, this is a problem in Bangalore. Many people don't still know, even I don't know what this place is called. Every place has got at least 3 names. And you see shops, you got board, no? So how do you know the address? You can find it written up there, given on the board. You see every board. A shop here, the board will have a different address. The next board will have a different address. Like this. Nobody still knows what this area is called or what any area is called. So, but this area, Konohemwa, Gindi, to you Tokorodes. It's a place. Tokorodes. It is a place. People say is Gindi. Okay. That's why I say it's a place called Gindi. So that was a box here. Suzuki. See, that is how it is. Yeah, this place, it's like that. That's why I'm telling you this. Nobody really knows what each area is here. Talking of Bangalore, I don't know how it is in other places. Now, Suzuki. Sumimasen, excuse me. So, what is sumimasen? Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Because you have to call someone, say everyone is busy with something or thinking of something or looking for something, and you call, excuse me. Madoras is Madras. Daigak, it's still Madras University. So Madoras Daigak, Madras University. Wa Doko deska. Which place is it? Madras University, which place is, where is it? Devi Singh. So suddenly, someone coming and asking, Devi is thinking of so many other things, And Devi is asked, Madras University, which place is it? I'm telling you something. Even if you're standing outside Madras University, you will think, because sudden question like this. So Devi says, to. We say no, like that. To, no meaning, it's just to.
The filler.
Huh?
Filler for Japanese, like how we Indians do
Like that, exactly like that.
Pillars.
The Japanese have got many sounds like this. Okay.
yes.
Then suddenly, she, collects, things. Like, gathers herself and then she says, Asokoni over there, buses. Nidai, 2 of them. Arimasne, there are 2 buses, right? Over there. Go ban. Ban is number. Okay. Ban is number. Go ban is number 5. A 5 number. No bus. 5 number bus. Ga. Madoras Daigak Yuki das. Now, Madoras Daigak Yuki. University going bus. Yuki. Iku means to go. Yuki. So, Madoras Daigak Yuki. This means Madras University going bus. Going. This bus goes to Madras University. 5 number bus. It's like that, no? Madras University Jane wala bus or Madras University Pora bus. No? That is it. So, Madras Daigak Yuki bus. Going bus this. So, Suzuki says, Wakarimashita. Okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Arigato gozaimashita. Wakarimashita means I understand. Now I know. Arigato gozaimashita. Naturally, because he has asked a question and then she has answered. Right? So, inquired and he is now in the bus. Bus no naka. Naka means inside, in the bus. Actually, on the bus. He's in the bus. Yeah. Inside the bus. He's on the bus now. Suzuki. Sumimasen. Why? Suzuki is now going to Madras University. He doesn't know the place. He's in the bus. Naturally, if you are also there, you'll ask the person sitting next to you, no, is this place? Is this place? Is this place? Correct? Koko wa, this place wa. Madorasu Daigaku desu ka? Is this place Madras University? Raja says, Iye, no. Raja is the person sitting next to you. Iye, koko wa kyokai desu. Kyokai means church. So, Suzuki sees a church and thinks it is Madras University. So he's asking, is this place, koko wa Madorasu Daigaku desu ka? Is this place Madras University? Raja says, yeah, no. Koko wa kyokai desu. This place is a church. Suzuki and is answering in Japanese, right? So Suzuki says, Nihongo ga Japanese ga o jouzu desu ne. Jouzu means being good at something. Being good at something. See, all of us are good at something or the other, right? So you may be good at maths, some other, others may be good at, writing. Some people may be good at drawing, painting, dancing, singing. So all that. So being good at something is jouzu. And o-jouzu is you. It's respect for the listener. So Nihongo ga o-jouzu desu ne. You are good at Japanese, aren't you? You are good at Japanese, aren't you? Nihongo ga o-jouzu desu ne. You're good at Japanese, aren't you? Nihongo gakko no gakusei desu ka? Are you a student of a Japanese language school? Japanese language school no student desu ka? Are you a student of Japanese language school? Nihongo gakko no gakusei desu ka? Raja says, hi, yes. Then he says, Nihonjin no sensei, Japanese teachers, that is Japanese nationals who are teachers. Japanese teachers ga sannin imasu. There are 3 of them. Demo, but Nihongo wa muzukashi desu. Japanese is difficult. Demo is but, okay? Demo is but. Demo, Nihongo wa muzukashi desu. Suzuki. Gakko wa doko ni arimasu ka? Your school, no? Gakko. Where is it? In which place is it? Doko ni arimasu ka? Gakko wa doko ni arimasu ka? Raja says, Watashi no gakko wa, my school wa Annanagar ni arimasu. Is in Annanagar. Hayakawa was first in Annanagar, okay? That's why you say. Watashi no gakko wa Annanagar ni arimasu. Suzuki says, Watashi no uchi mo, even my school. Even my home. Watashi no uchi mo, my home also. Annanagar ni arimasu. Is in Annanagar. My house is also Uchi's home. So is in Annanagar. So actually our teachers were also there. All of them, we had many teachers, Japanese teachers, who are all living in Annanagar. Okay. That's how this sentences come out. Watashi no uchi mo Annanagari ni arimasu. Raja, so desu ka? Oh, is that so? Chikai desu ne. Raja says, it's nearby, isn't it? The what? Your house and my school is both are nearby. Both are nearby. Chikai desu ne. Then he's asking a question. Indo ni in India. India. Ni is a location. Indo ni in India. Go kazoku, your family. Ga imasu ka? Is your family in India? Is your family in India? Indo ni go kazoku ga imasu ka? Suzuki says, yeah, no. Hitori desu. One person. I'm one. I'm alone. It means I'm alone. Hitori has got two meanings. One is one person. It is also alone. Watashi wa hitori desu means I'm alone. Hitori desu. Raja. Go kazoku. Your family wa doko ni imasu ka? Where are they? Your family, where are they? Go kazoku wa, your family wa, doko ni imasu ka? Where are they? Suzuki, minna, all of them, Nihon ni imasu, are in Japan. All of them are in Japan. Minna, Nihon ni imasu, all of them are in Japan. Okay, everyone is in Japan. Kono hemba, then as they talk, the bus of course is moving, right? So I say, kono hemba, this area wa, nan toyu tokoro desu ka? What is this place called? So nan toyu tokoro. What is this place? Desu ka? What is this place called? This area, what is this place called? Kono hemba, nan toyu tokoro desu ka? So Raja said, Gindi toyu tokoro desu. It's a place called Gindi. Gindi toyu tokoro desu. It's a place called Gindi. Then Raja says something. Madras Daigaku wa Madras University wa zutto muko desu yo. Muko means on the other side. Nova here. Nova here on the other side. It's nowhere here. It's on the other side. Muko desu yo. Zutto means entirely on the other side. Zutto. Completely. Entirely on the other side. So, Madras University, zutto muko desu yo. This is Gindi. It's entirely on the other side. Zutto means that. Okay. Zutto muko desu yo. Muko is the other side. It's like this. So I'll read the lesson and I'll explain once again. Suzuki says, Sumimasen, excuse me, Madras Daigaku wa doko desu ka? Madras University, where is it? In which place is it? Devi says, to. Asoko ni bus ga 2台 arimasu ne. Over there, there are two buses, right? 5番のバスが 5 number busが Madras Daigaku Yuki. This is a bus going to Madras University. Suzuki, wakarimashita. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. Arigato gozaimashita. So inside the bus, he's on the bus. Bus no naka. Suzuki. Sumimasen, excuse me. Koko wa Madras Daigaku desu ka? This place, is this place Madras University? Iie, no. Is this place Madras University? Raja, iie, koko wa kyokai desu. This place is a church. Suzuki. Nihongo wa o jouzu desu ne. You're good at Japanese, aren't you? You speak it very well. You're good at Japanese, aren't you? Nihongo gakko no gakusei desu ka? Are you a student of a Japanese school? Are you a Japanese school student? Raja, hi, yes. Nihonjin no sensei ga 3 nin imasu. Japanese teachers, no? The 3 of them in our school. Demo, but Nihongo wa muzukashi desu. Japanese It's difficult. The language is difficult, but the Japanese is difficult. Suzuki, Gakko wa doko ni arimasu ka? Your school, your school, where is it? Doko ni arimasu ka? Raja says, in which place is it? So Raja says, Watashi no gakko wa Annanagari ni arimasu. My school is in Annanagar. Suzuki says, my house, Watashi no uchi mo, my home, Annanagar ni arimasu, is also in Annanagar. My home is also in Annanagar. Raja says, so desu ka? Oh, is that so? Chikai desu ne, nearby, isn't it? Indo ni go kazoku ga imasu ka? Is your family in India? Go kazoku, your family. Suzuki says, yeah, hitori desu. I'm alone. Raja, go kazoku wa doko ni imasu ka? Your family, where are they? Suzuki says, minna nihon ni imasu. All of them are in Japan. All of them are in Japan. Kono henba. Kono henba nan toiu tokoro desu ka? This area, what is this place called? Raja says, Gindi toiu tokoro desu. It's a place called Gindi. Madras Daigaku wa zutto muka desu yo. Madras University is entirely on the other side. Okay. So that is lesson 6. Okay. I've done the lesson. I have to do the exercise, and even the matome I have not done. Just read the matome, see if you can understand. Please, in your book, you write the meaning of this matome also. Okay. And then we will take up on Wednesday. What I will do is I'll start with the Renshu for lesson 5. Renshu and exercise. I'll finish it. Then I'll take up the Renshu and whatever is there for lesson 6 too, so that you will understand lesson 6 better. Please do read the lesson again. Okay. And then this Christopher Son has written something. I was reading more about counters over the weekend and found that Hiki is used for small children. It's like this. Hiki, children, till you reach the age of 20, you are not considered even a part of the society. Okay. Children are supposed to be like animals. Once you turn 20, there's something called the coming of age. You have coming of age. You come of age after 20. After that, you become a real human being. That is, you become a complete member, of the society. You have your responsibilities, your rights, all that, everything, your duties to perform, everything. You are responsible for your actions. Okay. After you turn 20. Till that, your parents are responsible. So actually, children are not even considered anything. Okay. Because they are taken care of. So what you said, what you've written is correct. It's used for feral children, all children who just go, you see them around, doing nothing. Yeah. So I'll leave you with this.
Sir, so here they have used desio instead of this or this name. So
yeah. What is desio? No, what is yo? No, yo. You can take it as, I used to give the meaning as you see.
Okay.
There's a lot of emphasis. It's like this. Suppose you're in this room. You don't know what is happening outside. And you say, I'll go out. I'll have to buy something. I'll go out and then I'll get back. You have not seen what is happening there outside. Outside it could be raining also.
Yes.
And I'll say, it's raining, Why I say I know, you don't know.
Okay.
Or I'll say, it's raining, you see. You have not seen. I have seen. So, you see is yo. Mukko desyo. He doesn't know, no, I know. So I'm saying, it's on the other side,
Okay, sir.
So, mata. So,
So before that, Sensei, I wanted to ask the group. They were planning to form the WhatsApp group, right?
but I think they shared the which one? Your group, among the students.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
already Sensei, already Kaushi, that guy created on group.
No, you people have started something, no? That a group.
Only 4 people has joined in that group, Sensei.
But-
How can we get the email link? I think I missed the
I think
session.
you got to give
Ah.
just read tell your phone number, no? So somebody will pass on the thing to you.
Yeah, the Kaushi is there.
My contact number is
Please write down the number. She's saying. Yeah.
+81. I'm based in Japan. 804089 8427. I'll
This is your
repeat.
WhatsApp number, huh?
Yes, WhatsApp contact or for Japan. It's +81
Once again,
80.
why don't you type it out so that people can see?
Sensei,
We can
One
see
of
their
the-
messages, Sensei.
Huh?
Only we can see your message or Hayakawa message only in this chat.
Yes. So
Or at least
+81.
you give your email ID so that way. Instead of number, sometimes you may not get the number correctly. Yeah. Email ID you just tell.
Sensei, what if you take that information and put it on the Google Classrooms post or something?
Email ID you just say, no? Ankita-san, you just tell me
Okay. It's Ankita, ANKITA dot Shaha, SHAHA 86 @gmail.com. I'll repeat. It's ANKITA dot SHAHA 86 @gmail.com.
Yes,
I will ask the admin.
Yes.
Yeah, SHAHA 86.
Ankita, I will ask the admin to send the link to your mail ID, Ankita.
Thank you so much. That would be wonderful.
So please do help each other. And I'll be now posting the video. Please do see the video also. So Mata, Asate, Arigato gozaimashita.
Arigato
Sensei,
gozaimasu.
I want to have a word with Chita.
Arigato gozaimasu.
Arigato gozaimashita.
Arigato gozaimasu, sensei.
Arigato gozaimashita.
Arigatou gozaimasu,
Hai,
sensei.
arigato.
Arigato gozaimasu, Sensei.